Parts of speech are all the words we use. There are 8 parts of speech. The parts of speech are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection. A noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. Examples: cow, boy, mountain, and dress. A verb is an action word. Example: skip, think, see, write. So you skip, you think, you see, and you write. Those are actions, and those are verbs. An adjective describes a noun. Examples: fat, quiet, joyful, and good. A fat boy, a quiet mouse, or a quiet boy or girl. A joyful song, a good person. Those are adjectives. They describe a noun. An adverb describes a verb or an adjective. Most of the times, though not all the times, an adverb ends with ly. Examples: very, nicely, often, properly. These 4 words were all adverbs. An adverb can describe a verb or an adjective. Nicely and properly both end with ly, which most adverbs end with an ly, but not all. So you can say I dressed myself nicely for the concert. But when it for very is also an adverb, even though it doesn't end with ly. You can say I arrived at the concert very early. So very is describing arrive. How did you arrive? Very early. Often is also an adverb. You can say I go to the gym often. Often describes how you go to the gym. So often describes go. So those are examples of adverbs. They describe how something is done. They describe a verb or an adjective. A conjunction is a word which joins words, sentences, or phrases. A conjunction is a word which joins words, sentences, or phrases. Example: and, but, and so. The car and the bus. And is a conjunction. I arrived at the concert, but no one performed that day. But joined 2 phrases in that case. And so is another conjunction. I can sing well, so I am a singer. A phrase is a part of a sentence. Examples: over the wall and in the house. So a phrase is a group of words that make up a sentence. A preposition shows location. Examples: over, into, on. I jumped over the wall. I jumped into the box. I am sitting on the chair. A pronoun is used instead of a noun. Examples: he, they, them, and we. You say they instead of Jill and Tom. Jill and Tom are two names. Instead of saying the both of them, instead of saying Jill and Tom, you say they. They is a preposition. They is a pronoun. An interjection is a word or group of words that show excitement. Examples: wow, bravo, and goodness gracious. An interjection is followed by an exclamation mark. So the exclamation mark shows you that there's some excitement there with the interjection. So when you use an interjection, you're also excited. So you use an exclamation mark along with an interjection. Some words are more than one part of speech. The way they are used in a particular sentence, that is their context, determines the part of speech being used at the time. Examples: work, watch, talk, grandfather, and spring. All these words that I just called are more than one part of speech. They can be verbs at one point, nouns at one point, adjectives at one point, depending on the context that they are being used at the time, depending on the sentence that they are used in at the time. Work, watch, and talk can be both verbs and nouns. And there is grandfather clock. Grandfather in this case is an adjective, and grandfather, the person, the noun, is a noun. As well as spring flowers. Spring in this case is an adjective. Spring, the season of the year, that's a noun, and you can spring on someone. Spring in this case is a verb, an action word. So there are three examples of spring here. Spring are adjective, noun, and verb. Spring is adjective, noun, and verb. There are different types of nouns. Concrete noun. Concrete noun can be seen and touched. Examples: pen and chair. Abstract nouns cannot actually be seen physically and touched with the hand. An example: an abstract noun is a quality, state, or feeling. Examples of abstract nouns are thirst, heat, loudness, childhood, joy, and age. All these words are nouns. You feel thirst. You can't actually touch it. You feel it. You feel heat. There is loudness in a voice, in a sound. It's a thing that you cannot actually touch. You hear it. Your childhood is a thing. You can't actually touch your childhood. It's a state. It's a state of being. Joy, you feel joy. And age, your age is unknown. You can't actually touch your age. It's a state of being. Collective noun. Collective noun is groups of people, animals, or things. Examples: bunch of flowers. Bunch is a collective noun. Team of players and flock of birds. Compound noun, that is more than one word make up the word. Examples: mother-in-law. Mother is a word, in is another word, law is a word. Mother-in-law is a separate word. 3 words make up that word. Mother-in-law is a compound noun. Cupboard, eyelash, and football. Common noun, that is general nouns. Examples: man, book, cloud, bed, and party. Proper noun. A proper noun is the particular name of nouns. Example: Mr. Smith, National Savings Bank. Jack and the Beanstalk, Schools Challenge Quiz in Canada. So Mr. Smith is the name of a particular person. National Savings Bank is the name of a particular bank. Jack and the Beanstalk is the name of a story. Schools Challenge Quiz is the name of a program, and Canada is the name of a particular country. So particular names, particular people, places, events, and so on are proper nouns. Thank you for watching. You should watch these GSAT videos over and over again until you know them from memory. Repetition is important. You can always message me if you have any questions or need further help using my email address, my Facebook page, or the telephone numbers that are shown on the screen. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.